Greetings, my beautiful YouTube family, my YouTube tribe. I'm calling you in energetically with my whole heart. If this is your first time visiting my personal YouTube page, my name is Ines Ducic. I am a passionate coach and I focus on leadership, creativity, and innovation because my greatest passion is supporting others and creating and innovating their greatest version. And I am doing the same, which is why I'm here sharing these creative insights with you, hoping to plant some new seeds where you can create and innovate new thoughts, new ideas, new perspectives that will support you on your journey. Today's creative insight comes fresh off the press as I just finished having this conversation. I said, I need to bring this to our table here today. And before I start, I'd like to introduce you to our audience members. We have Lucy and Lola here, and they're going to be listening intently to everything I say. So today's creative insight is on personal value in the ways that we value ourselves. First of all, who can really give us our personal value? It is us. And it isn't through our fees and prices and salaries and what we say to people. Our personal value is a direct reflection of our behaviors and patterns and choices that we make so subtly in everyday living. Here's an example. If you've ever had a job, maybe you do now, and there was a day where you felt sick, yet you had this guilt and or shame or fear, list goes on, that prevented you from calling in sick because you were like, I can't call in sick because I don't want to be perceived as lazy, or what if they think I'm lying, or I don't want to be weak. I'm going to show up to work sick. I'm going to show everyone that I value work more than myself, that I'm a great employee. Our personal value shows in our behaviors and how we value other people's time. If we value other people's time more than we value ourselves, this is where it gets tricky, because we're always available for everyone else but ourselves. And other people naturally will reflect back to us our own self-value. And so you'll notice how people flake, or you'll make an appointment with someone and they're just going to scrap it. And in the way that you handle that and the way you make yourself available directly shows someone how much you value yourself. If you put other people's needs before your own, the most precious resource in this lifetime that we have is time. Steve Jobs said that. And in fact, Buddha reminded us that the trouble is you think you have time. The more you start to value yourself, your time, your needs, the choices that you make begin to reflect your personal value. You're no longer walking around here with a little sale tag saying, hi, I'm willing to give you more of me for less. No, when you remove that through your actions and behaviors, you start to show up tall and proud and shiny, and your value just overpowers anyone else's perception of you. And people start bidding for your time, bidding for your presence, bidding for your personal knowledge and everything else that you have to offer. And I learned this the hard way through my own coaching journey. When I first started, I realized, I'm so passionate. This passion in me is like a big waterfall. It's just always, it's always like overflowing, Sometimes it can be intense. And I recognized in the beginning of my coaching journey, I poured more of myself. I invested more of myself in my clients' journeys more than they did for themselves. What a disservice I did to those clients in the beginning, learning curve, but what a disservice. I taught them that other people needed to value them more than they value themselves. And this is something I'm learning within myself too. I can't expect other people to value me. I have to show it in my behaviors. I have to show it in my personal values, in my standards, and what I'm willing to do and what I'm not willing to do, what I choose. Every day is a reflection of how I value myself. And I'm telling you this, when you don't love yourself and when you don't value yourself, it shows. You can't hide it. You can't mask it. You can't dress it up. You can't make it look pretty. It shows. So, where can you increase some of your personal value? And how can you begin to truly stand in the fullness of the value that you bring with you? Maybe the question is, where are you not valuing yourself? And how can you begin to increase that personal self-value? I'll leave that here with you today. I hope something resonated. And if it did, please comment down below. Do all the things that YouTubers ask you to do. If you click with me, if you're like, yo, I like what this girl's saying, click on the bell, click on the subscribe button, and become a member of my loving YouTube family. Thank you, and until then, make sure that you value you first.